Hi, it's me. It's Claire. Guys, I just got older. Just celebrated my whole new year. So, that's why you haven't seen anything. I wasn't editing, nothing. But I wanted to, get in on the Mufasa. So, here's a reaction video. Let's get into it. I gotta say, I'm not sure why we're starting on top of the mountain, as there was no mountain nearby. I mean, Kilimanjaro, but that was not near. And the mountain they were on had no snow, so, are we saying this is just the top of Pride Rock? No. I don't know. I'm getting too in the weeds. Let's just start.
This story begins far beyond the mountains and the shadows.
What kind of winters do you think Africa is getting? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering why the lions are in the snow. I don't think that's normal for them. I really don't. I don't think the savannah is supposed to have snow, guys. At any time. With the lions.
And the shadows. On the other side of the light. A lion was born without a drop of nobility in his blood. A lion who would change our lives forever. Mufasa.
Well, I mean, what are we trying to imply? I mean, Mufasa, he was a king. He did an okay job. I'm not going to say he was the best king. I don't think it was life-changing. Only for Simba, really. He's only been life-changing for Simba. And honestly, if we're saying this is the origin of how a pride got formed, weird, because there's always a pride. Lions aren't just like usually living by themselves. I just don't understand how you're setting this up. Disney, you're not really good at knowing what your movies are about. And I guess we're starting with child Mufasa. What is this? Why? What is this for? I don't think anyone was asking for this ever in their lives. No one was like, I want to know more about Mufasa. So I'm just like, what is this for? This is unnecessary. I mean, we all know that. We all know what this is for. It's for money and also to keep us dumb. Because these are like the dumbest storylines, I swear. But we don't even know what the storyline is here. Hold on. Let me actually finish the trailer. Also, can I say that the visuals look the same, and they were dated in 2019. I'm just asking for emotion, though. Please give us that.
Destiny.
Oh yay, Sarabi and Mufasa is just gonna be like Nala and Simba, Kiara and Kovu. Because we didn't see that. 3, 4. We've seen it a bunch. Because there's a lot of Lion King movies. And don't forget the Lion Guard. Disney, you did that too. You've already run this into the ground. You've already run it into the ground. Let's continue. I'm not seeing any facial expressions. What are they doing? I don't know. Talking, not going to talk. Maybe going to talk in a bit. I mean, the colors are just as flat and boring as they were in the first one. Like, Africa looks like the ugliest place in the world in this movie.
Awaits you.
Oh, I guess they added some more green. Come on. Colors are so dull in this movie. But here we are trying to recreate reality and not take the time to do so. Because this shot looks absolutely terrible. I mean, the motion blur is out of control. Why? Why did you do this? He doesn't look faster. In fact, he looks a little too long. Why is his body this long? This is a very long body. I don't like, does he have another leg here for stability? I'm just asking. Too many things are happening, and it's still doing that. So let's go. Okay, what is happening here? Timon and Pumbaa, are we doing another origin story with them again? We already did that part. And we know they didn't start with Mufasa. That was Lion King 1.5. Even though that number doesn't make sense. It should have been like Lion King 0.5 into 1. Because it's a little bit before the first movie. And then it's the entire first movie, basically. Not that we need the background of the first movie. We watched some... What? Why do we need background of the first movie? So I guess Timon is getting shot into the air. All these visuals look really bad. Let me make sure this is... Oh, it's only 1080. Oh. No. Okay. What happened to the 4K? Is that not a thing anymore? This looks so bad. Also, this looks like Simba and their baby and all the other kids. If you're asking me, what other kids? I don't know. There is not a single clear frame. This was rushed. This trailer. None of this footage is ready. This is a really bad animation, to be honest. Teenage Mufasa. And we got Kimba the White Lion. Is that what's happening? Are we doing Kimba now? I'm just going to say Kimba was racist.
Now you're probably wondering why it took so long for this show to get an English dub, and it's probably the same reason why the original manga never got an English release. Blackface. Lots and lots of blackface. And it took 20 years for a company like the Christian Broadcasting Network to show up and be like, yeah, this is fine.
He said all they got is a 2-inch long rat steak, boss.
So, I don't want to do Kimba the White Lion because that show was racist. And it had nothing to do with the Lion King. If you don't believe me, watch Your Movie Sucks. You can't mash an entire TV series and movies and cherry pick and say that's Lion King. You know. But Kimba's making a comeback. Well, I noticed a lot of jumping. Is that what this movie's about? Jumping and standing. And running. Running, jumping, standing. Hold on. Because your girl confused. Why are there so many frames for this? Blue Ivy's in this. Hold on. For what reason? What in the dynasty is this, Disney? Who is Blue Ivy? When did she audition for a role? She did not. Because Beyonce didn't audition. Because she would not have gotten this role. She wouldn't have gotten any role. She's not a good actress.
Just what do you think you are doing, young lady?
Go away, Zazu. I'm going to find help.
I will very much not go away. I am sworn to protect you and must order you back to bed.
I don't need protecting anymore.
She needs to take some classes. See, I knew something was up when I was like, well, most of the original cast is here. That's weird when the movie's about Mufasa and he dies in... I don't know how long it takes him to die in that movie, guys. I fell asleep, couldn't get through it. So I'm just gonna guess at least within the first hour, he dies. You know what I'm not seeing is like Scar. Let's finish. I just feel like I missed Scar. So let's look for him. Let's look for Scar. Hold on. I just realized something. Are they saying that Mufasa is the only thing that made the grass green and the plants alive? No. Disney, are you serious? Is that what you're trying to say? That everything was dead until Mufasa got there? How are their animals alive? What have they been eating? This is a cub. It just became alive. And these are adult animals. What have they been eating in that time? They were just starving to death. Their whole lives, their whole existence, until one day a lion cub was born and was like, why are we in some sort of weird desert with dead trees? I'm gonna put some plants here. Honestly, looking at the face in this picture, it looks like they might try some facial animation. He looks slightly concerned. Slightly concerned. I take it back because that was a surprised face, maybe? You see? I don't even know. I don't know what was going on there. Never mind. They still messed it up. They didn't get any facial expressions. It's not going to be good. It's going to be about the same. It's going to be the same as 2019. That's what I'm just going to call it. TLK 2019. So, is the white lion Scar or is it Kimba? Is it Scar? Was Scar white? Is that new or was it, like, I assumed he was just a little ashy in TLK 2019 because I mean the vibrant red was the red and black. It worked. Evil, you know. Ashy, I was just like, he's like barely hanging on. This lion's about to die. You see how it's different, you know? Evil, ashy. One needs lotion. The other needs help. And it looks like they're doing I Can't Wait to Be King again. You know I'm fucking around, but it does look like that, doesn't it? It looks like that.
The earth will shake.
Where is this frozen tundra in Africa? Like, seriously. I just wanted to go back. All right. Is this confirmation that we're doing I Can't Wait to Be King again? No, I'm just kidding. They're adults. Or maybe do they adult up then? Is this the Hakuna Matata version? And then do we start to love Scar? Is there a villain? It's not Scar because we need him for the next movie. But who are these white lions? And why would there be white lions? And seriously, is Scar white? Is that what he's considered? I mean, this lion doesn't have a scar. So that's why I was like, is it Kimba? Because he's a white lion. Scar is not a white lion, even though he was really ashy in TLK 2019. But this one doesn't have a scar. And Scar always had a scar, because I think that's why he got named Scar. Unless his parents manifested it by naming him Scar, which is really mean. And thus, he doesn't deserve to be a villain. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, maybe he doesn't. I don't know what happened during his reign. Like, why are we assuming that the lions control the environment? That's weird. I think that's the wrong takeaway from The Lion King. If that's what this movie's really about, how Mufasa really saved the environment. That's why he was so important. That's why Simba's so important. It's in the bloodline. They save the environment. You're making the case for monarchies when they don't do that. Kings and queens don't do anything but exist. And that's what Simba did as well. Honestly, you can make the case for overeating, but that has nothing to do with it starting out this way, because no one was just overeating. Things wouldn't be out of balance. Honestly, if anything, Mufasa put things out of balance by shoving out the hyenas. They rightfully live in the savannah too. But since they eat meat too, they can't live in the savannah with the lions. See, this is why Scar was like, well, clearly this is prejudice. No, I'm just kidding. He just wanted to be king. But he did use the hyenas, who wanted to have equal rights. This is what was followed up in Lion King 2. They just stopped being hyenas and really became full lions. And here we are with this big old misunderstanding of the events of The Lion King, not TLK 2019. That one misunderstood The Lion King too. So of course we've got our next misunderstanding. I hope it's not. I'm hoping it's not about how Mufasa restores the environment. He's necessary for the balance of nature. One lion is like, get real. Still don't know if there's a scar. They don't have a scar. Can we talk about why there's another firefight? I'm going back slowly, sorry. What are we doing with nearly the same exact environments and shots and like beats of The Lion King? It's the same beats of The Lion King. We got the firefight. There's going to be a fight with fire again. We're going to be looking up at the stars again. We're going to be singing with all the animals again. With 2 lion cubs again. And we're going to be in some foresty type area again. And the only new thing is somehow we found a tundra in Africa, right by the savannah. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, so because they're playing the circle of life, I feel like it's definitely about Mufasa saving the environment. I hope I'm not manifesting this, because I really got it right with Wish. And you guys, I just finished watching Migration. It actually was a good time. I'm surprised. Never thought I'd ever say that about an Illumination film. Usually their films are hot garbage. And here, they did a good job. They did a good job. And they didn't let Awkwafina be too overbearing, even though I feel like we could have done without her completely. But yeah, I feel like this is about environmentalism. And so far I've been somehow getting these movies pretty close to correct based on their trailer. But yeah, that's my thoughts, that this movie is just don't watch it. I don't know if I'll watch it, to be honest. There's no point in watching bad movies, really. And this isn't something I care about. I'm not trying to save the live action. movies ever. And this is not even a live action movie. Of course, all of it is CGI, it's animation. But it's trying to pretend to be real. It keeps calling itself real. It doesn't even put itself in the animation category on Disney Plus. So, like, who's trying to fool who? So I'm just not gonna play the game. I'm not watching that bullshit. That fake CGI trying to be real animation. They're clearly just trying to make some more billions. Billions without the artistry. Okay, well, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. I'll have some stuff soon.